Lulu, do you want to go to Savers? You want to go thrifting with Mama? Come on, let's go. You gotta go in the car. You gotta get in the car. Come on, let's go. It's a nice cool day out, so Lulu is snuggling in the car with one of her favorite blankets. This coat right here, this Tumi, has a very sad story. I was very excited when I found it. The price was right. Everything looked good. I was contemplating whether or not to pick it up only because it was missing a belt, but I decided that was no big deal. But stay tuned till the end. You'll see more on that. I don't know why I'm so close up on all of these shots, but I did grab this Tommy Bahama piece. Right next to it was this polo. Nothing that I was too excited about, but for the right price I would have grabbed it. But my Savers really hikes prices up on polo. What about you? Does yours? So I don't have much time to shop today. So I'm making quick decisions, but I did find a couple things I want to show you. I thought this Garnet Hill cotton cashmere robe was really beautiful, really in nice condition, this really pretty pink, and it was just $4.99, so I decided to grab that. Also, Lilly Pulitzer, not like my favorite brand to pick up, however, for $3.79 with 20% off, that's coming home with me. This I am not so sure about. This came out on a new rack, and I just thought it was funny. Look at the pom-poms on this, and it's cashmere. So I need to look this one up. Cashmere in cashmere. It's $12. I'm not sure. It's kind of fun though. Gets points just for being fun. This is new with tag. I always keep my eye open for calculators that might be worth something. These comps are between 20 and 60. I have to check which one I have. I'm very excited about this. All right. I'm sure there's a hole somewhere. Let's find it. Usually more optimistic than this, but I don't know. This looks good. Oh, I'm so excited. I actually have a coupon for 28% off if I spend $75. That shouldn't be a problem. This I have to pass on, really small size and $12. These usually sell between like 28 and 30 for me. It's not worth it. Says $65. That's worth the pickup. These are so gorgeous. They're $12.99, but they are like brand new. Kate Spade with the sparkle for the holidays. Oh my gosh, so pretty. I love those. These are really nice Madewells right here. I like these. I have these too, but I just don't feel like the style moves real well for me. They're beautiful though. Did you miss Mama? Here's some water. You want to go see Memere? Yeah, you've been such a good girl. Meme's trying out my pens. She used to do such beautiful calligraphy. You could have your own font, Meme.
My own font. It really is my own font.
Memere wrote out all my wedding invitations, right? You did all calligraphy.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't going to pay anybody to do it. Even though I'm not professional, I just like to play with it.
So pretty.
Nice pen.
You like my Vendoo, don't you?
I like it.
All right, so we started a little bit, and by we, I mean Memere. She did these cute little things up here. She always does all these little details. This is what I bought at the bins, which I think you already saw that video.
I didn't see that.
No, I haven't. But by the time this video goes live, that one will be out because that was Veterans Day. And we're getting to the tree.
We brought out the boxes.
We did. We're getting there. We're making progress. I don't know which kid painted this. I think that was Ange, yeah. Yeah. So it's being memified. We're just breaking for pens and coffee right now. I never thought I'd love a fake tree so much, but we did this last year and I'm loving it. And when Jay's bored, he orders ornaments for the tree. This was our trip to Portugal. I don't know how many years ago. And then this one was when we went to Italy, when Anthony was there. Little Rocco. This is on the back of a yogurt container from preschool. Right? They're so cute. And Memere always gave them ornaments. She would sign the back of them. A lot of those ones are heavy. Mama, I think you gave me these red ones when we lived in San Francisco. You sent them out to us.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they were all from the dollar store, but I'm always amazed like what makes the cut every year, you know? It doesn't get donated. I think we got this baby Jesus in Italy too. Which one is this?
It's just pretty.
Well, that's pretty, like delicate and beautiful. So nice, Mama. We have all these. I love all the pictures. Little Angie when we went to Disney. Oh, my little babies. All right, everybody, welcome back to the next day. Lulu wanted me to hold her for a little second, but now she seems very antsy. What's going on now? Go ahead, sweetie. So I'm in my basement. If you are new to this channel, welcome. You may not have seen any videos filmed down here, but every once in a while I come down here to film some of my hauls when life is busy upstairs, and holiday break is always a time when my house is very busy with all of the kids home. So I'm home. I did pretty well at Savers. I'm happy with the things that I found, and I had such a great time decorating my Christmas tree with my mom. The kids were so excited when they got home for the holidays and the tree was all lit up. I wasn't sure if they were going to be sad that we didn't wait for them, but nobody cared. They were all very excited that the tree was up. Here is my Savers receipt. My Savers is doing this thing now. Well, they've been doing it ever since post-COVID. Instead of sending out one coupon that goes out to the masses and creates a huge crowd at the thrift store, they stagger their coupons, and they're usually good for like 3 days. The most recent coupon was like a tiered system. Save 20% off if you spend, I don't know, like say 40, 25% off if you spend 50. And then if you spent $75 or more, you would get 28% off. So that's what I did with this. The only thing was once you hit the $75, the discount stopped. So I was a little disappointed with that. But I ended up saving $21. I spent $83.19. So let's see what I got. And at the end, we will figure out my cost of goods. So I'm going to start with this Tumi jacket, which I was really excited about. Now, I need to check the comps on this. Tumi is a great brand. I think best known for like their luggage and travel stuff. But this coat is just beautiful. I'm not sure of the size on this. It is a size 8. And it's a women's coat with this hood, but it's this really wide hood. It can almost look like a really wide collar, and it's a puffer jacket. And in the Thrift with me, I showed you there is a section for a belt, and I almost didn't get this because of that. But when I looked closely, because it doesn't have the belt, it looks like a very narrow belt loop. It doesn't protrude from the side. It's a little linty. It's got a full zip. I think this coat is really beautiful without the belt. For the amount of savings I got on a coat like this, I decided to go for it. A lot of coats and jackets, if they are missing the belt, robes especially, that's usually a deal breaker. Oh my gosh, I keep finding things that are wrong. Oh, I think I have to return this. I thought this was lint. These are all moth holes. Holy cow. This is a mess. Okay, ready? All these little holes. I'm like, oh, this is kind of linty. But no, these are multiple, like, ginormous holes. How did I miss that in the store? This is a great example of being very excited when you find a brand that you like. This is definitely going back. This is not even like a try to list it and see what I get, because look, there's little holes all the way down the side. So very tough start here. Here's the good thing about Savers. If you leave the tag on, you can exchange it within 14 days for the amount. So they'll prorate it based on the discount that I got. Then I will get my money back on that, which is no problem because I love to go back to Savers. Okay, well, hopefully the rest of the haul is better than that. These are really cute. I love that these are flats. I've been really focusing on flats. Flat boots. I'll get a little heel, but I really prefer flats myself, and I just feel like people love to be comfortable. So these are adorable. They have the classic UGG fur on the inside. These are a size 7.5 USA, and I think these are super cute. Not sure of the style on these, but I will probably list these between like $50 and $60. These were just priced at $7.99, plus I had the 28% off, which I think in the end ended up being like a little less than 28% because I spent $83, so I went past the $75. I grabbed this brand because I recently picked up a jacket from the same brand, and I didn't feature it in a haul. It was a haul that I primarily sold everything in a live sale with the exception of 2 items. And one of those 2 items was this jacket from this brand, Oiselle, from Seattle, Washington. So there's the tag. Let me know if you're familiar with this brand. There seems to be a lot of excitement over this brand. Comps are pretty decent. These were $6.99 for these little neon running shorts. I'm not going to get a huge return for these, maybe $20, $25, but I wanted to talk about this brand with you. The jacket that I got was really cool. I think I have it listed for $79. My cost of goods was like 89 cents on this day. It's like a teal, like a warm-up jacket, performance jacket, and it has like an embroidered bird on the front, which is their logo. So I thought it was pretty cool. The jacket I'm hoping will sell between like $50 and $60, and maybe $45 and $50. These are a little bit of a less of a return, but I thought these were really cute, especially with the new year coming. I like to have some fresh workout gear ready to go after the holidays. So that's why I grabbed those. These boots were in pristine condition. These, I feel like I could probably mark these new without tag. These are Kate Spade. Look at the sparkle in these boots. These are so beautiful, and they have the little bows in the back. They are immaculate. Like, they look like they have never been worn. It looks like maybe like a little excess glue here, but that does not look like, it looks like I could probably peel that off. Yeah, that came right off. Okay, these look like brand new. I'm going to show you the bottom. So these were $12.99. On this particular day, they roped off the shoes when the associate came out to load the shelves. So it was like a rope on both ends, like a little chain that said, please do not enter. But then she would leave that aisle and put shoes away and then kind of duck back under and go back in. So I was just kind of waiting around, and the handbags are close by and scarves and things like that. So I was kind of just in the area, and I would go through the other aisles after she would leave them. And these were just put out. So for $12.99, the past 3 sold comps on these on Poshmark were $50, but then there were some really low ones, and then there were people who had these priced at like $115. So I'm gonna go with like the $50 comp on these. 20% off $12.99. I paid around $10, and hopefully they will sell for about $50. I'll probably list them around $65 or $70 because they are in immaculate condition and so adorable for the holidays. I loved them. I love this too. I have to get this listed right away. And this price was just so good. This was just priced at $3.99. The store is so strange. Sometimes things are really expensive. This is just the holiday times. This is probably Walmart or Target. But look at how cute this sweater is. It says, let it snow. And I thought this was so perfect for happy holidays. Look at the cuff though. This is just such a beautiful sweater. And this also looks like brand new. I absolutely love this sweater. I think it's a large as well. Size large, 12-14. I'm going to step back so you can see the whole thing. Isn't this so adorable? And it has this little subtle sparkle. It's really pretty. I mean, that's my kind of a holiday sweater. $3.99 plus 25% off. I won't keep saying that. You get it. But I thought that was so adorable. And you saw they had like a whole section. They section off during Halloween and Christmas an entire wall of festive clothing, sweaters, pajamas, scarves, all that stuff. So that wasn't even in that section. That was just with the regular sweaters. Now I'm nervous about this because I can't believe the moth holes in that Tumi jacket. That was so sad to me. I was really excited about this. This is smart wool. And I went looking, now that I'm under the light, I'm like really looking carefully on this. I don't see any holes, but I'm gonna look even more carefully when we get off screen. But this is a really adorable smart wool. Love this brand, and this looks like a newer tag as well. And this was just $5.99, and this is a size small, and it's got this really cute collar with kind of contrast gray. When you flip it, you could wear it up really high, or you could scrunch it down a little bit more. I love, kind of reminds me of the Better sweater, not quite as soft. It has this really nice little stash pocket right here that zips with a little fleece liner. It's absolutely adorable. And then it has the kangaroo pocket in the front. Smart wool, love it. Smart wool, Ibex, two of my favorite brands to find. When it comes to outdoor gear, I talk about them both quite a bit. So I'm excited to list that one. Okay, it looks like the sparkles from my Kate Spade shoes got everywhere. If anybody followed me on Whatnot, I haven't done a show in a while. I'm just like overwhelmed by the holidays, but I really need to get one on the calendar. I sold a Cape Cod sweatshirt and it went for like $42, and there was a lot of excitement over it, and it was a larger size. The following show, I had like a medium in a different color. It wasn't quite as nice. It went for a lot less. I think it was like $8 or $9 it went for. This is, I think, somewhere in the middle of those two sweatshirts, but it is a large, and it is from the classic store on the Cape. If you are from this area and you go to Cape Cod, you will know Cuffy's. Everybody gets a sweatshirt from Cuffy's at some point on Cape Cod. This is a size large. It was priced at just $5.49, and it's so soft and so lived in, and also in great condition from what I could see. So I saw a couple Martha's Vineyard, Nantucket Island, Cape Cod sweatshirts while I was thrifting. I often find those while I'm out in this area, but I just thought this was so cute, so I grabbed this. I will probably list it for like $38, and we'll see how it does. What is this cute little sweater? Oh, this is Cupcakes in Cashmere. So this is a brand that I think might now be at TJ Maxx. I think at one point it was a Revolve brand. I don't always pick this up anymore. I find that their stuff can sit, but I really liked the style of this sweater. And look at the price on this. Once again, $2.99. That's almost unheard of at Savers. A $2.99 sweater. I don't know who is doing the pricing on this day because yellow is the new tag, but I was looking very closely at the sweaters because the next sweater I would go like this, and the next one would be $8.99, $11.99 if it was like Ann Taylor or Ralph Lauren, and then $2.99. There is just such a range. So I thought $2.99 was just fantastic, especially considering I liked the crop style. Kind of looks a little bit like, maybe like a little bit of an Aritzia vibe. I keep trying to manifest Jenny Kane. I am determined to find a Jenny Kane fisherman sweater for myself. They're 25% off for Black Friday. I almost pulled the trigger last year and got myself a Jenny Kane sweater, or like got myself and gave it to Jay to give it to me for Christmas, but I didn't. And I'm debating on this year as well, but I want a thrift one. I don't want to pay retail. They're just so expensive. So that kind of gave me those feelings when I saw that sweatshirt. So grab that. Oh my gosh, you guys, this whole bag is full of sparkles. I'm gonna have to vacuum everywhere. What is this? I don't even know what this is. Oh, this is Tommy Bahama. I just said in a very recent video how I tend to pass on Tommy Bahama when it's not very loud, like the Hawaiian shirts that have embroidered backs. But I thought this was really nice. And I recently picked up a Vineyard Vines sweatshirt for men in this same colorway. I thought this was in excellent condition. It was priced at just $6.49. The main reason I got this, condition was great. The cost was just $6.49, so that was great. But it was a 2XL. I think that the larger size do better with Tommy Bahama, and I liked the contrasting stitching on the quarter zip. I just thought this was really nice. I have done several videos talking about what my criteria is for picking up clothing items or just items in general. and I have 5 things that I look for. I look for cost. I look for condition. I look at comps. Those are 3. I know I have 3 C's. Style. And what's the other one? I can't remember the last one. Cost. Oh, brand. Lori, come on now. Brand is the last thing. So those are the 5 things that I look at. I didn't look at comps for this, but I'm assuming that they're probably somewhere like between $25 and $40 for this sweatshirt. And then all the other boxes kind of checked off. So yeah, that is what I think of when I look at an item. Sometimes I'm better at looking at those things. Like obviously I did not really consider the condition of that Tumi jacket, even though the cost was good, the brand was good, the style was good. The condition was not good, and I miss that, as I often do, when I'm filming especially. These, I thought were really a good pickup. They are just isotona, which, you know, no big shakes on that, but they were priced at just $3.99. And then when I looked closely, it said luxurious cashmere right here at the top. So then I was like, oh, and they were from Macy's, and I saw that there was a Macy's sticker on here. So I just pulled off like what I could just to get an idea of the retail. And it looks like the retail was $65 for these, which I was like, oh, now that's pretty good. New with tag, nice isotoner, water resistant leather cashmere lined gloves for under $4. That was a great pickup. Love to, you know, add new with tag items to my closet this time of year. This was another thing, if we're talking about my 5 little pillars that I look at. This is Lily Pulitzer. And sometimes I love Lily Pulitzer prints, and this is a Lily Pulitzer piece that I wouldn't get very excited about typically, but the condition was great and the cost was really low. They priced this sweater at just $3.79. If this was $7.99, which I think is a really common price point for their sweaters, I probably would have passed on it, but for $3.79, the condition was great. It is one of the newer tag Lilies, or maybe not a newer tag, but I don't think that's an old Lily tag. That's like middle of the road, probably 5 to 10 years old. I wonder if they have a tag here that tells me the year. July 13. Okay, so not a new tag. So this is 9 years old, about to be 10 years old, but it does have the style number on there, which is great. And I didn't realize this, but this is silk. It's silk and cotton. So $3.79, you know, with the discount, about $3 for a Lily sweater that is a silk blend. Yeah, I decided to grab it. This I got for myself, truth be told. If you've been around for a while, I've probably shared before that my dad is like a huge Beatles fan. I feel like he's mellowed out with the Beatles as he's gotten older, but when I was a kid, he was a big time Beatles fan. I say all the time, the day John Lennon died, I think it was in 1981. I was born in 73, so I was like in the 2nd or 3rd grade. We went to school late that day because my house like stood still for a bit. But how awesome is this Beatles sweatshirt? I love it. It's an XL. It's like the earthy color that I love. And there was like a little stain on it that I kept like pointing out at in the store, but I don't care. I'm sure I can get it out. Well, I'm hoping I can get it out. There's little ones around the collar, and I feel like there was one other one. So now this was priced at $8.49, and it wasn't even a newer sticker. This is something I would not typically pick up if I didn't love it so much, but I loved the size and I loved the color, and it's super soft, and I think this would be fun to wear for my videos. And I myself love the Beatles as well. So I'm going to keep this for a little bit. Unless I can get those stains out right away, maybe I'll wear it for an upcoming video and then I'll list it. Sometimes I just have to like, you know, get it out of my system and wear it once or twice. Like I thrifted this sweatshirt, and this is like one of my most prized possessions as a vintage pickup. I've talked about this before. I'm sure if you've been around, you've seen me in this before, but it's a vintage New York Central Park embroidered sweatshirt. I'm not big with vintage t-shirts, but I love vintage sweatshirts because I'm more of a sweatshirt girl. And it has the twin towers, and it's just this great green color, and I've never been able to list this, and I actually wear it all the time, around the house at least. So I was excited about this. I don't know about that Beatles one. I don't know how long I'll keep that, but I'm definitely going to wear it at least once. Next up is this Construction Master Pro calculator, and I talked a little bit about this in the video as well. Not much to say about this except always check your comps on new with tag calculators, sometimes not even new with tag. If you get like the scientific calculator, if you are a mom of teenagers in high school who are required to purchase a scientific calculator, you'll know why I encourage you to check the comps. All 3 of my kids needed those scientific calculators. They always get lost, and I always spent about $75 to $100 on those silly calculators because we would be in a pinch, so they would just order it on Amazon or Target because they needed it for back to school. I don't know what this is. I honestly don't know what a Construction Master Pro Advanced Construction Math Calculator for Building Professionals. Well, that's pretty cool. Works in and converts to from any dimensions, instantly calculates area and volume. Well, this is kind of a cool concept. It's for builders. I like that. So this had sold comps anywhere from like $20 to $40, I want to say. And I think I did run comps on this in the store, but I've already forgotten what they were. But yeah, this is a super easy thing to photograph. I love when I don't have to take measurements on anything or worry about condition or fit. Boom, quick, easy listing, and off it goes. So yeah, I like to pick up calculators every once in a while when they're good. These were a little pricey, but these were just in such beautiful condition. These were new. The woman had just put these out. And funny enough, I just sold a pair of leopard calf hair loafers from Madewell the other day. And the comps weren't great. Well, what I sold mine for, they weren't as heavy and substantial as these loafers. I feel like they had more of a pointed toe and they were a little bit more lightweight. They only sold for $28 and these were $12.49. So I'm definitely hoping for more than $28 for these. These are size 9, 9.5, which I think is a great size. The bottom of these are in excellent condition. And I want to say that the toes on my other ones may have had a tiny bit of wear. These show no wear. I mean, just that tiny bit here. But if you look at the toes of these, just beautiful. If you look at the heel, there's no heel wear. These are just gorgeous. So I'm probably going to list these around $50. That might be ambitious, but I also think that this is a really great size, 9, 9.5. That's what the tag says. What is the actual size of these? They're actually 9.5s. So a little bit on the larger size. Yeah, I'm willing to wait for the right buyer on these. Madewell does a really good job with shoes, and I don't know if I shared this story with you. Sorry, I'm like all over the place today. Jay and I recently went to an event he had in Boston. I never feel like I'm ready for one of these like fancy events, but I had a dress and shoes and the whole 9 yards. And then I decided to wear nylons, which I typically wear this particular dress without nylons, but I wore nylons this night. And then when I put my shoes on, my shoes were too big because I typically wear the shoes barefoot and your foot sweats a little bit. So like it just kind of, there's something for the shoe to stick to. When I put the nylons on, my feet were literally falling out of these shoes. And we're walking through Copley Plaza. I don't know where his event was. I don't know, somewhere. Oh, I think it was at the UMass Club in Boston. We're walking through the mall and I'm literally falling out of the shoes with each step. I'm like, Jay, I cannot wear these to this event. I'm embarrassed. Like they're old to begin with. I think I had a busy day of work that day and I just like packed in a hurry. And me, like I always wear black to these events. So I'm like, some pair of black shoes will work, some black nylon, some black dress. I throw it in there. And these shoes are ridiculous. So I'm like, I have to go buy new shoes, which, as you guys know, absolutely killed me because I probably have 50 here that I could have chosen or just even in my own closet picked a different pair. Anyway, I ended up going into Madewell and I bought some really cute, like just chunky heeled shoes. They didn't go with my dress at all, but at this point, I didn't even care. Oh, it was a birthday wishes event. It was Jay's birthday. That's what it was. It's all coming back to me. It was the weekend of Jay's birthday. We had dropped Rocco off at college. Then we had this event in Boston, and then we did like the King Tut exhibit. We had gone to Acadia National Park. It was this whirlwind of a weekend, which is why I was in so many different locations. I wasn't really packing well. I'm so sorry. Long story longer. I ended up buying a pair of shoes at Madewell. They were over $100. They were like $125 on sale. I put them on right in Copley Plaza, and I ended up taking the shoes that were on my feet, putting them in the Madewell box, and leaving them next to a trash bin on our way out the door to catch our Uber. I could not believe I had spent that much money on shoes from Madewell. And then now every time I see them in the wild, I'm like, oh my gosh, hold out for a better price, because I know people going into the store are paying big bucks for Madewell shoes. That's my Madewell shoe story that you may or may not be happy that I just told you about. You're like, just be quiet and show us what's in your bag, Lori. All right, just a few more things for this little haul today. I have 2 accessories and then 1 little sweater. This is a, what is this? This is a wallet, but it is Fossil. That's the brand. Here it is, Fossil, right here in the back. This is a little untypical for Fossil because I feel like typically their items are more heavily earth toned, like browns and golds and rust and things like that. So I thought this was kind of a cool combo to have like a pink color. Also, it was only $1.99. The condition was really beautiful, and I wanted to take a chance on it. I thought it was in great condition. For people who enjoy this brand, I thought it was a great price. I also like when there's like a double snap here. So if your wallet is pretty chunky, you have a lot of stuff in there, you can put it on the looser tab. For $1.99, I wanted to grab that. This brand is new to me, but the comps look pretty decent. Tropea. I thought this was a really beautiful wallet. I just like the looks of it. It's so soft. The leather is gorgeous. The condition is beautiful. It was only $3.99. And I thought, I'm going to give this a try. It has like a little fabric liner. And I think the comps were pretty decent. I mean, I looked quickly, and with a lot of this, oh gosh, you guys, this is new. This is even better. Look at, I didn't even look inside. It has all the little padding in there, and then it has the spot where the cards go. Oh, that's fantastic. So this I can call new without tags. I thought it looked like it was excellent condition. It is a gorgeous wallet. Although, you know what? This looks like a little bit of a sticky residue here, like where a price tag may have been. Maybe I'll just put like new if I can get that off. Isn't that so beautiful? I loved that color combo. And the last thing that I picked up on this day was a robe. So this is Garnet Hill, and it is a size small, yellow tag, so it was new, and it's just this really pretty lightweight robe. I want to say this had some sort of a silk blend. Oh no, cashmere. It is 95% cotton and just 5% cashmere, but if I can put that in my title someplace, it is always nice. It's just this cute, very feminine pink like sweater robe, and it's got this little ruffle down the front. I'm not doing a good job showing this. I'm so sorry. The belt is throwing it off. Let me see if I untie the belt, if you can get a better view. I like selling Garnet Hill. It's not always like the fastest mover for me, so I have to really think that the piece is nice or no. I mean, most of their stuff is nice, but I just have to make sure that I like the style or that the price is good. But yeah, I don't know if this is any better for you, but I thought that was a really pretty robe. Our next holiday after the Christmas will be Valentine's Day. So this is a really cute robe. Oh, I forgot to do my per item cost, and now it's really thrown off because of the coat. So we'll include that, but know that I'm returning that, and I'm probably gonna get like $11 back for that coat. $83.19, 83.19 divided by 16 items. $5.19, $5.20 is my average cost of goods. I always tend to land right around there when I'm at the normal thrift store. That's all for today's Happy Holidays video. I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to subscribe if you want to be a part of Happy Holidays. I am releasing a video every single day, December 1st through 10th. I'm doing a little bit of traveling during this week as well, so there'll be some vlog style videos. If you subscribe to my channel and then hit the bell notification, you'll be notified by email when I upload a video. Be sure to like this video if you had fun. Thank you so much for your support. I love you guys, and I will see you real soon in another video. Bye, everybody.